Let's do a little cleansing. We're gonna ask God, Spirit, my beautiful Orishas, your guardian angels, your ancestors, to give you clear and concise answers. Don't mind my four-legged co-hosts. That's just confirmation that I want them to give you nothing but the best. Ashe, ashe, ashe. And we're gonna start over here with situations, oracles. We have desire, lust, and sexual chemistry. So someone desires a connection, but it doesn't seem like it's anything beyond just a want, like that powerful shebang that they have with you. And then we have poison, toxic, unhealthy behaviors, and people. So I really feel like whoever this person is that's desiring you is really doesn't have the purest of intentions, and they're a very toxic person, or that could be you. You know, the roles could be switched. It could be you. It could be your person. You pick and choose. You know your story. Then you have negotiator, bargaining and begging. So someone, okay, I get it. So someone is definitely, someone is definitely toxic, and they're begging to be back in your graces because they miss the shebang with you, and you're like, I don't know. Let me think about it. That's what I get. Let me think about it. Because, I'm not saying everybody, but a lot of people, they like the toxicity, like in the connection, like that just makes it more like, ugh. But at the end of the day, someone ends up getting hurt. So then let's move on to messages of love. We have reveal. I want to tell you the truth. So maybe the toxic person doesn't want to be toxic anymore. And this is a collective reading, so it could be for any sign. I just got to put that out there. And also, don't be chewing me up in the comments like, oh, that's not me, or that's not my person. Again, this is a collective reading. It might be for you, it might not. It might resonate, it might not. Like, there's plenty of other videos and shorts that you can watch that might be for you. You might be, like, let's say, for example, I'm an Aquarius, but my message for Aquarius doesn't fit for me, but my moon sign's a Taurus. It might fit for me. And then you have unappreciated. I felt like you didn't care. So, yeah, whoever the toxic person is, the other person felt like they weren't really like wanted the way that they needed to be, and that either you or your person didn't really care about them. And then we have missed opportunity. Okay, so I didn't act when I should have. So I get the feel that whatever the toxicity was, it could have been a mental thing, and whoever the person is, they're trying to get out of it. But the other person now is like, yeah, no, I'm going to have to pass on that. So in the love section, we're looking a little bit like, the love department is looking a little wishy-washy. But you do what you choose with that. And then we're going to move on from all this mess because it's just like, no. Into your career and finances. We have debt. So, sorry, I got to pause here and there because if it's not my four-legged friends, it's my children. So you'll hear a lot. Then we have new assets. So maybe that's why you're in debt. Looks like you really went broke because you needed a car. So I get it. If you need the vehicle because you need to get, to and from your workplace, or, to get around, and it's an actual necessity, then I guess you could say it's worth it. But just make sure you get something in, within reason so that you won't be in debt. Like, you can have a car and have a nice car and not have to have a car that you spend tons on. Or it could be any asset, to be honest. It doesn't have to be a car, but I say car because the picture has a car, so someone needs a car. Someone wants a car. And then we have a little bonus. It was in my Orisha's deck. I am an Orishan child, for everyone, so they can know this does not belong there. Of course, my four-legged friend chewed it up. And as I was shuffling to get some cards for you guys, this was in there. It says, I just dream and wish for everything. So maybe that ties into there. Like, you dream about having, your perfect love, but right now your person is just not what you're thinking of. You want nice, beautiful things, but you don't have the money for it. Hey, we can attain everything we dream for if we work for it. And wishing is manifesting. So you can manifest what you want, but you have to remember, you have to put out good into the universe to get what you want. And then now we're going to go into my favorite part, which is my Orisha. And the first card that came out is the salamander. So someone is just like being incognito, being sneaky. There's many meanings for it, to be honest, but when I see it, that's what I get from it. Depending on the other cards that I will flip after, this is supposed to be someone who's well in their 40s, who's strong, who's has it all together, usually like someone in higher power. But again, when I see it, I think of someone that's concealing themselves because, you know, what is it? A salamander is like a chameleon. Like, they can adapt to their surroundings. So if the surroundings are negative, they're negative. If their surroundings is good, they're good. And then we have the Ace of Air. So the Ace of Air is a message of peace. Hold on. Hey, move. The Ace of Air is a message of peace. So someone wants to come and deliver a message to you. It could be that toxic person. Or maybe you have a message for them. And then we have, Yemaya. She is the Empress. She embodies all waters, rivers. So like I was saying, sorry, my phone died. You could be receiving a message from your divine feminine. It could be a divine masculine. It doesn't have to be a female. Or your divine counterpart, whichever, it is. Again, you know your story, you know your roles and everything. Within 5 days or 5 weeks. Or you got this message 5 days ago or 5 weeks ago. You found out whatever it was. But I feel like there's two different stories where someone's dealing with someone who's toxic, but at the same time they're like, ugh, like that person just drives me, like, and it's lust based. And then you have a couple that has something to tell each other. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, share, and comment if possible down below. If you like this content, if you would like to see me do anything else. Peace and blessings.